In today's video, I want to talk about the 4 best base ecosystem coins that you can get right now that have the highest potential that are still undervalued. I've talked about this money flow chart in the past, and right now the money is going to flow to Ethereum very, very soon. And when it does flow to Ethereum, some of that money will also flow into Base, which is the Ethereum layer 2 incubated by Coinbase itself. Base is actually the 3rd largest chain by transaction volume, which is pretty crazy. It's behind Ethereum and Solana. And as the bull run continues, more and more people are going to get on the Base ecosystem. They're going to be more and more bullish on this chain, and you're going to see an influx of capital flow into Base. So that's why I'm very bullish on Base as a whole. And 4 coins that I think will do extremely well, let's dive into them. The first 2 coins I've talked about, and the first coin, of course, is going to be Brett's. You can't mention Base without mentioning Brett's, because this is almost the mascot of Base, it seems. I still don't think it's too late to get into Brett. Brett can easily hit over a $10 billion market cap, so right now is kind of that last chance to buy before that next leg up for Brett. You guys know where my conviction lies. I compare Brett and Pepe to the Sheeb and Doge of this cycle. Brett still needs a future Coinbase listing, so that is a major catalyst on the horizon. And Coinbase has already listed the number 1 and number 2 ETH memes, number 1 and number 2 Sol memes, as well as the number 2 Base meme. So the number 1 Base meme in Brett still needs to be listed. And once Brett does get listed on Coinbase, it's going to hit easily over a $10 billion market cap. And my price predictions for Brett are as follows. I've covered this in the past, but I believe anything from a 5 billion market cap to a 15 billion, which is a 50 cent to 150 Brett, is extremely high likelihood. And then anywhere from 20 billion to 50 billion, so $2 to $5, I think that needs a few catalysts. It definitely needs some tier 1 listings like Coinbase, but that's still very possible. Taking a look at the chart of Brett, I told you guys to buy in this zone before kind of that next leg up, and of course we did have that next leg up. And right now we are coiling up, we're consolidating, making sure that we make a steady base before that next leg up. And where will that next leg up land us? Let's take a quick fib retracement from the swing high to the swing low. And I believe based on just very short-term analysis, we're looking at anywhere from 24 cents to 27 cents. So basically around double what today's price is. That's going to be that next leg up. Of course, if we get that Coinbase catalyst, that major catalyst, then I can see this going much higher. But just based off of bullish momentum alone, I think we can easily double in price in the short term. Now, Brett is one of my highest conviction altcoin plays on the Base ecosystem. But what is my other very high conviction altcoin play? I've covered this in like 1 or 2 other videos, and I covered this very early back in May, right? When Alienbase was still sitting at 5 cents. Right now it's actually at 50 cents, so it's over a 10x from my initial call out. But I did call it out again, I think around 28, 29 cents. So there's still time to get into this coin, I think. I'm still picking this coin up whenever it dips below 50 cents. If it dips below into that 40 cent range, I'm going to be picking up a lot more Alienbase. But I truly believe this is going to be one of the top DeFi coins in the entire crypto space, right? Not just Base, but the entire crypto space. Alienbase is the number 2 DEX currently on Base, but it has much better tokenomics, and in my opinion, it's a much better project than something like Aerodrome. So let's take a look at what Alienbase has to offer. Alienbase has a user-friendly interface. Its website is extremely intuitive, very easy to use. It has a max token supply. So unlike Aero, Alienbase has a cap supply which limits inflation and supports its futures price stability. And then supply lockup, over 50% of Alienbase's circulating supply is currently locked, so it's not susceptible to those very large price swings that we see with other coins. And then also smaller market cap, right? 50 million is still peanuts compared to where I think this coin can go. I think this coin can easily double or triple in the short term. So before December, I fully expect this coin to make another leg up. Alienbase has this Base narrative going for it. Base has a goal of onboarding 1 billion new users, and if Base even meets a small percentage of that goal, can be a top 3 chain very easily. Alienbase, being that number 2 DEX behind Aerodrome, is super bullish because Aerodrome, in my opinion, can easily hit 4 billion, 5 billion market cap pretty easily. It's already at over $1 billion. But if Alienbase even hits 1/10 of that, it'll be a $400 million market cap coin, which is a 10x from today's price, right? And combine this with the analogy of Base to Solana, right? Solana was last cycle's most bullish new chain. Base is this cycle's most bullish new chain. Now, last cycle's top DEXs were Jupiter and Radium, which did 2.4 and 1.2 billion market cap respectively. If Aerodrome and Alienbase are the Jupiter and the Radium of this cycle, then you're going to be able to see very good returns, especially from Alienbase from today's price. You do the math, all of this is very, very bullish. Now, taking a look at the chart of Alienbase, you guys can see this coin is just going on an absolute run. It keeps breaking higher highs and higher lows. It broke to the upside of the support, and then it actually broke up above this all-time high resistance. So we are making new all-time highs right now. It's sitting at about 52, 53 cents. And I believe this bullish momentum will continue to the rest of the year, especially if Bitcoin breaks 100K, if Bitcoin keeps on going on massive runs, and if Ethereum finally breaks out, maybe breaks 4K, maybe breaks its all-time high, we're going to see Alienbase hit over 100 million by the end of the year if those catalysts come into play. So what are my price predictions for Alienbase? And like I said, all of these price predictions are very conservative in my opinion, and I give my reasoning as well. So 52 cents currently. I believe anything in this green range, so $1 to $5, is extremely possible. And by extremely possible, I mean you don't really need an exchange listing for Alienbase to even hit these numbers, right? I think Alienbase can hit these numbers even if it stays on a DEX or maybe very low tier 2, maybe some tier 1 listings in the future. But it doesn't even need a Coinbase listing to hit $500 million market cap, in my opinion. This coin is just that bullish. So that would be a 2x to a 10x from today's price. Now, a 50% likelihood and a 20% likelihood kind of factor in that Coinbase listing. So if we do get a tier 1 listing, most likely a Coinbase listing, then I can easily see Alienbase hitting over 750 to over $1 billion market cap at the peak of the bull run. So that would be a 750 Alienbase to a $10 Alienbase. And anything above $10, so anything above 1 billion, we're going to need that Coinbase listing. We're going to need a lot of hype. We're going to need a lot of marketing, but it can definitely get there. Think about all of the top dexes in all of these past cycles. Most of these top dexes have done over $1 billion market cap. Like if you think of your PancakeSwap, think of your Jupiter, your Radium, think about Uniswap, think about all of these top dexes that have done multiple billions. Think about Aerodrome, for example. If Alienbase came out before Aerodrome, then I think Alienbase would have been the one that was hitting these multi-billion-dollar market cap valuations. But it's because it came out a little bit later that I wasn't able to gain that mainstream traction. But I believe this project as a whole is very, very fundamentally sound. So these are my price predictions for Alienbase, and I think they are quite conservative, to be honest. So now we've talked about my two highest conviction base altcoins, which is Brett and Alienbase. What are my other two altcoins that I haven't talked about on this channel? And these are altcoins that have extreme potential. These are both meme coins. They have extreme potential. One of them I called out in my community actually a couple of days ago, and it's doubled since then. So join my Patreon if you want some good plays like these. But Aerobud, right? Aerobud on base, currently sitting at $17 million market cap. Let's take a look at the chart. So this is the chart of Aerobud. Now Aerobud is a dog-based meme coin on base. It was sitting around the $7 million market cap range, and this is when I called it out in my Patreon community. But since then, it's gone on an absolute tear. This coin still has immense potential. I can see it in the short term hitting this all-time high area and then consolidating a little bit, or at least I hope that happens because I want to pick up more Aerobud. Right now, it's sitting at this local top, and I believe it's still a great time to get in because this coin is still very, very under the radar. It's still very low market cap, and I think it still has a long way to go. My price predictions, my price targets for this coin are anywhere above 100 million. So anywhere from that 100 million range to that 500 million range is my price target for Aerobud. And the last base meme I want to touch on is going to be Ski right here. Ski Mask Dog. This was a coin that recently did have a great run up, but I'm looking to get an entry on Ski. Right now, it's currently sitting at about $34 million market cap. So it's still a relatively low market cap coin. The past month, it's run up a lot, right? It's run up over 2,000%. So that's why I'm looking for more consolidation for it to create a good support zone for me to get in. I believe this coin can hit 100 million in the short term and potentially even higher in the long term, right? I think this is a 500 million to $1 billion coin. It has good tokenomics. It has a max supply of 1 billion and a circulating supply of 1 billion as well. And it's quickly rising up the ranks and becoming one of the top base meme coins. You can see sitting right here at around $38 million market cap. Like I said, a lot of these base memes are extremely undervalued in my opinion. Base is the third largest chain by transaction volume. but a lot of its memes are still very, very low. The only meme that's above 1 billion market cap is Brett. But I believe at the peak of the bull run, you're going to have 5, 6, maybe even 7 different meme coins on Base that are all above 1 billion. Base is still very, very underrated, and that makes your meme coins on Base very underrated as well. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about these picks. And for those of you that want to get more content from me, make sure to join my Patreon. Right now, the whale tier is still open at $10 a month. And as you can see, you can get all of these features from this Patreon. Discord is coming out later this week. So for those of you that have been waiting, thank you for your patience. And I will see you guys in the next one.